Hey everybody, welcome to Moondog Tarot. So glad you're here. Thank you for joining my channel and always being so sweet in your comments and everything, all the attention you're giving my channel. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys. It seemed to work for me for the New Year's 2026 video. I'm going to try not to have trouble talking. I am going to do all 12 signs in one video. You might see a few edits here and there. You might see me stop in the video and then come back. It is 12 signs. So I'm going to do all 12 signs for the week of the 11th of January to the 18th to see what you guys have coming up in the energies for that week, okay? It just works for my channel. If you object to it, don't unsubscribe. Just talk to me about it and we'll see what we can work out. But guys, honestly, I was doing one video for all 12 signs, like each one separately, and it just wasn't working. I was getting 6 views, 7 views, 1 view, no views. And I thought, I'm putting all this time, work, and effort into my channel. And as much as I love my subscribers, my dog is in here, she's playing. Dixie, say hi. As much as I love my subscribers and I want to do the best job I can for you guys, I have to do what I see is working for my channel. And guys, what I see is working, it looks to me like the majority of everybody likes time-stamped one video, all 12 signs. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so we're going to start with Aries, and then we are going to end with Capricorn? Is that how that's going to work? Leo, Virgo, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius. Nope, we're going to end with Pisces. It's been about a week since I have come on. and you know, it's just during the week now, I'm not really able to do much anymore. So before I forget how to do what I'm doing and I get back on the bike, I gotta get back on the bike and start working again. So anyway, we're gonna do Aries first. I'm gonna pull some cards. We're gonna do a Wisdom of the Oracle, and then we're gonna do a Soul's Journey with each sign. It's probably gonna be a very extra long video, which is fine. But yeah, we're going to start with Aries for the week of the 11th to the 18th. See what's in store. I don't know. I'm having trouble talking today. Wish me luck, guys. Okay? All right. See what I'm feeling for each sign for next week. I hope everyone's doing well. I really do. I'm just fairly busy right now. Hey, if you want to help make you my day job, rather, please hit that subscribe button and that like button, because then I will be able to do this full time and I will be able to add services to my business and my channel. Extendeds, I will be able to do more personal readings, which I am doing now if you're interested. Okay? Aries, you're missing somebody. Seems like the whole month I've been feeling this about you. But this is definitely for next week is what's coming in here, okay? Things want to come out. They want to talk to you. Your own energy came out. Wow. All right, Aries. We're going to dive in here because we got to get to all 12 signs. So you're coming in really, really hot here. You got the Ace of Wands, which is your energy, okay? Ace of Wands is a fire sign. This is you, Aries. I feel like your social life is really popping right now because you got the Three of Cups and then you got the Magician. But I also feel like someone in your social circle is helping you accomplish a goal. What is it that you're working on? What is it that you want to accomplish, to bring into fruition? I really, really do think, you know, your friends are supportive right now. You have a good social group. You could be networking with the Chariot card. You could definitely be networking. You could be looking to put an idea out there into fruition, which I totally recommend for Aries right now, because that's been an energy that's been coming up for you guys for a while, okay? Now you are missing somebody. You got the Five of Cups. Now you could be missing a Pisces because you got the High Priestess card. Are you missing a Pisces? If you're not missing a Pisces, you could be missing a water sign. Spirit's basically telling me that you need to use your intuition on how to handle this. You may need to speak your truth because you did get the Queen of Swords. Doesn't matter if it's a man, a woman, doesn't matter. I think you need to speak your truth with this person, and really, there might be something from a past energy here that needs to be worked out with this person, and I feel like the only way for you to get out of this current funk that you're in with this person or having to do with this person, I feel like this person's moved on without you, because what other choice did you give them? You might have left them. Who knows what happened? I feel like you are still in this energy of missing someone. And what I need for you to do is be more Queen of Swords. Get out of your head. Get what needs to be said out. Because obviously there's a truth here that needs to be spoken, Aries. And I don't think you're doing it. I think you're trying to escape it because you got the Two of Wands. I see a lot of travel for you. I've been seeing a lot of travel for you. But I also think you're trying to keep yourself busy as to not think about this person that you're missing or this past relationship. Aries, the only way to get out, I don't know if you listen to Joyce Meyer, I don't know if you listen to any preachers out there, but what I've always heard her say is the only way out is through, Aries. So in order for you to get over this person, move on, or fix whatever issue you have with this person, two things. Speak your truth and stop running away. Don't escape. Okay, there's no escape from this. You got the Justice and the Emperor card. Emperor is Aries energy. This is all you, okay? Let me see if I can clarify that Justice card real quick. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of clarifications in this reading because it is all 12 signs. So to clarify the Justice card, I got the Six of Wands. There's a victory. There's a victory at the end of this, but you really have to speak your truth. And you have to stop trying to run away from an issue with someone, a past issue, a past person. And you really need to work this out. This is what I'm feeling for you. You're going to come out on top and you're going to feel so much better. But you're going to have to lead this. You're going to have, this person's got like moved on. This person's not even thinking about you. You have to initiate the healing of this past relationship. You have to speak your truth, speak your mind. Tell this person what's bothering you. It's the only way out. Okay? This is what I'm feeling for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull a Wisdom of the Oracle. But if there's something that needs to be said, a truth that needs to be spoken, Aries, you have to get it out and stop running from it. This is what I'm feeling. Let's see what the Wisdom of the Oracle has for Aries. Sometimes they fly out, sometimes they don't. All right, and they did this time. Orphan, you really feel, as though you were left out in the cold by somebody. You feel like someone's given up on you. And I don't know, for some reason I feel like you're the one who gave up on this person. All right, we're going to end Aries with the Soul's Journey. Okay? Soul's Journey, what do you have for my Aries friends? So take next week to really think about speaking with this person, working things out, or at least clearing the air, speaking your truth, letting them hear your feelings, and then feel them out and see what their feelings are, okay, Aries? You guys got pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. But is it pride that's keeping you from speaking your truth and talking to this person? Because that's what I'm seeing here. All right, it says you need to take time to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life thus far. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how they're supposed to write. They were supposed to type thorough, and it's through. How through your positive actions, compassion, and understanding, you have made a better life for yourself and others. How have you changed the world in some little way? How have you shared insights with others? Reflect on what you have mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is the time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout your journey. Celebration is required. Okay, remember, we got that 3 of Cups, the celebration. Humans tend to spend too much of their energy and time on negative emotions or what they have not done. This card signifies that you should, sorry about that, that was my husband sneezing. This card signifies that you should take rightful ownership of who you are and how you have shared your unique light with the world. It may also be a perfect time for you to look around and acknowledge those other souls who have also accomplished many great things and who need to be reminded of them. So Aries, you know, stop letting your pride get in the way and really have this important conversation with this person, which could be a Pisces. Use your intuition on what the relationship is, you know, what's needed to either clear the air, work out the relationship, or just say what you need to say and move on. Okay, Aries, I love you guys. I'm going to move on to Taurus. How are you doing, my Taurus friends? I hope you guys are doing well. I am here to do your energy reading for the 11th to the 18th. I hope your year is starting out fantastic. Mine's okay. Mine ain't bad. You know, I'm working hard and just trying to keep up. You know, I want to make a little bit of changes with my channel. So, as I said in the beginning of the video, I do feel like right now, you guys seem to really like my one video for all 12 signs timestamped. Because I got almost 1,000 views and counting. I'm still getting views on there, Taurus. So, we're going to go ahead and do that and see what the energies have to say for you for the 11th to the 18th. Your own energy, the Hierophant, came out. What do we have for Taurus for next week? What else? If you see me leave this video and make edits, it's because I had to get up and stop reading. You know, we can't always do all 12 signs in one sitting. It just doesn't always work that way, guys. You know how it goes. If the camera dies, anything can happen when you're doing a reading. What other energies for Taurus? They want to talk to you. My guides want to talk to you. Spirit wants to talk to you. But they're just doing it in a subtle way. Which is ironic for my guides and the energies. Alright, what else for Taurus, please? We need a couple more messages. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's going on here, because I've been feeling this particular message and energy for my Taurus friends for quite a while. Okay, so you're starting with the Two of Cups here, which is a partnership. It could be a work relationship or it could be a love relationship. But what I feel for you here, you got the Eight of Cups. Now, it's a very fruitful relationship or partnership. Let's just say partnership. Very fruitful. You've learned a lot from it. You've taught each other a lot of lessons. Things have been really good. But someone's walking away because they're not satisfied. Somebody's walking away from this because they're not satisfied. I don't know if it's you or them. It could very well be you walking away. Even though they've given you everything that you have needed and wanted, something's missing. Okay? There are all these cups that are standing here, but he's walking away because it's just not enough. There's something in this relationship is missing. Okay? You've got the Ace of Cups here. Now, this used to be emotionally fulfilling for you, but it is no longer emotionally fulfilling for you. Whether it's love, it could be a friendship, could be a family member, or it could be a work partnership, okay? This was a lesson that you had to learn. You got the Hierophant, which is your energy. You and this other person came together for many, many different reasons, but most of it, my friends, was a lesson. Lesson that had to be learned until you felt like it wasn't enough. And so now you feel like you need to disconnect from this relationship. Then you got the Queen of Wands and then you got the Seven of Wands, okay? This is it's not going to be overnight. You're working really hard right now. Not only are you working on yourself, I feel like you're working on yourself. You're working on your beliefs spiritually. You are learning lessons. But I really just feel like you're working, you're working through some emotions. You're working through just some things that, you're kind of looking for what makes me happy right now. What do I need emotionally and spiritually? So that's what you're kind of going into that energy. Now, you got the High Priestess. A Pisces could be coming in. This could have everything to do with a Pisces, okay? But after that, you got the Ten of Cups and you got the Three of Pentacles. There could be another whole new partnership coming in here. Taurus and Pisces are like almost a perfect match. Not every match is perfect. I can't even say that there are matches out there that are perfect. But this person, you could be working with this person. You could be starting a business with this person. You could meet this person at work. But this could be your person that you're going to have the home and family with because you got the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is all about family and love and marriage. So whatever partnership that you are walking away from and leaving behind, that ran its course. And I told you it taught you lessons because you got the Hierophant, which is your energy. But guys, you got a whole new partnership coming in here. Pisces most likely also could be asking you to use your intuition. If somebody feels perfect for you, if it feels right, go with it. If it doesn't, don't. But this is going to bring abundance of all kinds because you did get this Ten of Cups. All right, so go with this. Go with it. Just follow. Follow the path that it's leading you on. All right, let's do a Wisdom of the Oracle for Taurus. I just feel like whoever this is coming in, it's going to bring you the abundance that you want and need. I can't talk today, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let's see what this deck of cards has for my Taurus friends. But I do feel like there's been a little bit of a struggle in this past partnership, Taurus, so it might be time to just move on from that and let something or someone else in, okay? That's why I do these readings, to help my friends out there. There go another deck of cards on the floor. You guys got Unfinished Symphony, number 10. You could be born May 10th, I'm not really sure. The number 10 could be significant to you guys. But there's something about this that's telling me, finish what you start before you move on to the next. So, although this partnership could be ending, you've got to finish it before you go on to something new. All right? So, finish what's not done before you start anew. All right, we're going to do a Soul's Journey card for my Taurus friends. All right? I hope you like the way I structured this reading. It has something for everybody. Each sign is getting, you know, while it's a short message, each sign is getting something good, I think. Okay? So, for your Soul's Journey card, my Taurus friends. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Let's read what fear is about. All right, let's see. Okay, so the outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear in its many guises is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lesson are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. So that's what I was feeling in the beginning of this reading. Like there was a fear. Some kind of fear of walking away from a partnership to start a new one. Don't be afraid. It's going to lead you in the right direction, Taurus. Sorry, guys, I do get thirsty. So that's what I have for you, my beautiful friends. And we're going to go on to my Gemini friends. Hi, Gemini. How are you guys doing? Doing your reading for the 11th to the 18th energies. I'm doing fine. Hope you are as well. As I've been telling all the other signs, I'm structuring my reading to be one video for all 12 signs. I think from now on, that's what I'm planning on doing. That's what's working for me. I just got tired of my single videos not getting enough views. So when something doesn't work, we have to try something new and do what does work, okay? I'm sure you guys understand that. While it might be a shorter message, I'm still going to make it a quality message. Gosh, these cards are falling out today. All right, Gemini, what do we have for the week of the 11th to the 18th? I hope you guys are having a good year so far. I know it just started, but I hope it's good for you. I feel like, I'll tell you in a second, but I'm on to something here. Now remember, not every message is going to resonate with all my signs, okay? I also want to say, I would love to make you my day job full-time. So in order to help me do that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, request a personal reading from me. You can contact me in my email, on my website, wherever you want. Okay, I'm always here. All right, Gemini, right now, there's somebody coming towards you. You got the Page of Swords, okay? Could be another air sign. You also have, actually, I feel like the Page of Swords right now is you. You're the air sign. You're the Gemini, okay? Now, you got the Knight of Cups, which is normally a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're coming toward you with an offer. Could be an offer of love. Could be an offer of reconciliation. Could be an offer of any emotional kind. Could be somebody you haven't talked to in a long time, and they want to come and meet with you and offer you something. However, you got the Seven of Pentacles here, and you're questioning if it's worth it. You're questioning, do I really need this in my life right now? Do I want this person to come in, and do I want to start something with this person? I really just feel like you're thinking about it, but I'm not really sure it's what you want. Do you see what I'm saying? You got a choice to make. In fact, you may have several choices to make because you got that Seven of Cups. You may be approached with several different choices having to do with this person or other things also as well, because you got the Judgment card. And right now, I feel like everybody wants a piece of you because you are a Gemini. Geminis, they usually have a very loud life at times, like a loud social life, very popular. But I feel like people are seeking you out and your attention right now. You got choices. There are choices here, but it's up to you what you choose to do, okay? I just feel a sense of everybody wanting a piece of you right now, and you kind of wanting to escape, okay? Now, you got the Strength card, which is Leo energy. You could be involved with a Leo. And I just feel like you have to stay strong right now. I feel like you want to run and hide from the world, but you got to stay strong. Okay, stay strong. This Four of Swords is telling me that you've been praying for peace. You're praying for peace because you got the Five of Wands. There's a conflict. There's a conflict. I think it's just an inner struggle. And I also feel like there's energies around you who could be jealous and in competition with you right now because I feel like you're shining. I feel like everybody loves you right now. Everybody loves what you're doing. They all want to be around Gemini right now. And there are going to be people who are going to gossip, going to want what you have, going to be jealous. But you are coming out like the Page of Wands. Fiery, confident. Look at you, just minding your own business, working on yourself, Gemini. That's what's going on here for you. I'm going to go ahead and pull you a Wisdom of the Oracle. I really think you're just super focused on your peace, what you want right now, what you want for yourself, what you're working on in your life. Outside noise is not your thing. It's not your thing right now, okay? But be careful of gossiping and sneaky people and people who want to, kind of want to be you, if you want to get down to the nitty-gritty of it. What message do we have for my Geminis? All right, for my Gemini friends, we have Yin. When I hold this card, I don't feel like it's a relationship. Gemini, I feel like you are happy in your own space right now with yourself. With your cocoa, your hot cocoa, your cup of tea, your book, your fireplace, whatever. Just you, a single energy right now, just living your life the way you want to. Okay, let me know if this hits you in the comments below. And we're going to close it off with a soul's journey for my Gemini friends, okay? You got success. What are you working on, Gemini? Oh, success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. All right, what do we have for Gemini? Success can mean many things to the ego self, but the soul only knows one triumph, and that is to love. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was with that endeavor. The soul doesn't care how big your house was, or how nice your car was, or how many bank accounts you had. The soul only cares about how you expressed love and compassion. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love you demonstrate, the more you will receive. And even your ego's definition of success is altered. Your notion of how you would be perceived as successful will change. The material things that you thought would make you happy will not have the same appeal. So you're learning here, Gemini, that it's not all about material success and money and possessions. It's about how we treat others, how we love, and our relationships. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you for the week of the 11th to the 18th. I love you guys. I would like for you to help me make you my day job. So please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next week. And let's move on to my Cancers. How are you, Cancer friends? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Here to do your reading for January 11th to the 18th. And as I've been stating to every other sign, I am putting this all on one video, time-stamped, because I feel it's needed. I was working too hard on one video for all 12 signs and not getting enough views. And it's frustrating for a content creator because even after a year, I'm still having to be taught patience. And I'm like, absolutely not. That's not happening. It's not happening. All right. What else for my Cancer friends? Please. Coming up for next week. I heard the word abundance. That's a good thing. This is an energy I've been feeling for my Cancer friends for a long, long, long time. Yeah. I'll explain. And now I know that my feelings are accurate and on par because this reading is telling me that my feelings are right about Cancers. What else for Cancer? Please, a couple more messages. Anything else going to pop out at me? That's too many cards. No, 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 no. Oh, you got that in reverse. Cancer. Be careful, Cancer. There's someone in your energy here that's very deceitful. And I don't like it. Could be another water sign, too. Another Cancer or Pisces or a Scorpio. I'm not feeling like it's... I'm feeling like it's another Cancer. Alright. So, Cancer, you know, for a while I've been feeling like you're just not satisfied with either your current work situation and or a relationship. I just feel like a change has been needed. You haven't been satisfied. You haven't exactly been happy. I don't know who I'm connecting with, but I am telling you what I feel, okay? You got the Temperance card. This is Sagittarius energy, but it's also an energy of patience And I feel like you've had to have tremendous patience for a change to come in. And I feel like you've wanted a change for a very long time, and you've just had to wait. You know, and Spirit's telling me that finally you got the Wheel of Fortune. It's the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new one. And I think this cycle, I think 2026 in general, is going to involve a lot of changes for you. And what I see here next to that is the Three of Swords. There's healing going on. There was a situation in your life you weren't happy with. It was actually causing you pain and probably hurting. It could be a relationship. It could be a work relationship. I'm not sure. But this cycle is ending, and you're finally going to heal from this, because I feel like for a while you have not been satisfied. I think to the outside world, you're presenting yourself as happy and satisfied and having everything you want and need. But on the inside, no, that's not how it is at all, Cancer. Okay? You're going to have choices to make because you got the Seven of Cups. You're going to be presented with choices. Things are going to come your way, and you're going to be like, this is what I wished for, but now how do I go about it? What do I choose? Because you can't have everything. You can't have everything. Eventually, you're going to have to make a choice on something. Okay? Now, be careful with your choices. You did get the Nine of Cups. Okay? Just choose what is best for you, because you can't have it all, Cancer. I keep hearing you can't have it all. Now, you did get the Seven of Swords here. There's someone in your energy that's just not trustworthy. This is a card of lying, cheating, and stealing. And you're going to have to choose what to do with this. You're going to have to make a choice. You got the Two of Swords. What direction do you want to go in? What direction do you want to go in? Because this person's like double crossing you. This person is lying, maybe stealing, maybe trying to ruin other relationships of yours. Look, Page of Cups reversed. Could be a younger person, could be another water sign, but this person does not have good intentions at all. They could be manipulating you, playing with your emotions, trying to ruin relationships, okay? You're coming out as the King of Wands because you're going to protect what's yours. You're not going to let this person hurt you. This is a forewarning, Cancer, that this person's in your energy. Could also be a fire sign. Okay? But it's an upside down kind of energy, like a trickster. Do you know what a trickster is? Somebody that they're always as like try to be a step ahead of you. They pretend to be one way and they're actually another. So you really need to be careful of whoever this is. I feel like you've been feeling it, like you know who this person is. Let's pull a Wisdom of the Oracle for Cancer. Two cards here that are telling me this is not a good energy. I'm not saying don't trust anyone, Cancer. Just be on the lookout and be aware that there is someone in your energy. Here you are in a new cycle trying to move forward with stuff, healing, and starting anew, and somebody has to come and try and stop that from happening. Really evil kind of person too, so just be aware. For your Wisdom of the Oracle, you got Imagine. So you can pretty much do whatever you set your mind to, but you have to be positive. No negativity here, Cancer. Okay? Alright, let's do a soul's journey for you guys. See what they have to offer you. All right, Courage. I'm not surprised the Courage card came out. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So you have to have confidence in this situation, Cancer. Okay? All right. All right, so it says, you need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. By listening to your inner voice and following its advice, you are acknowledging the perfection of your intuition. Fear is only an illusion, and obstacles are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love will conquer all of fear's disguises. Perhaps you are changing career paths or entering or exiting a relationship. That fits with this reading. This test has been put before you because it is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you and only you can make the correct decision. By not taking that step forward, you may find yourself 2 steps back, only to face that same obstacle again. So you know what to do, Cancer. All right? And trust your own intuition and trust, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Trust yourself. Okay, Cancer? I love you guys. I'll see you next week. All right, we're going to do Leo, guys. How are my Leos? Oh, we're doing 11th to the 18th of January reading. I hope you guys are doing fantastic, my beautiful Leo lions. Like I said, in all my other readings today, I'm changing the format. We're going to do one video time-stamped with all 12 readings because that's what's working for my channel. All right? So that's how we're going to do it. By the way, if you'd like a personal reading, I have references. I have been doing them, and everybody's been telling me how accurate they are, Leo. So hit me up. Contact. I'm here for a reason. Here to help with whatever life has thrown your way. Okay, Leo? All right. What do we have for Leo? Ah! I think this is going to be longer than an hour video. But that's fine. What else for Leo? Thank you. Another card for Leo, please. Thank you. All right, guys. I got to be honest and truthful with you in this reading. You might not like what you hear, but I'm sorry. All right, so let me take a look at your cards real quick. You got a lot of cups here. Cups and wands. There's a lot going on here. Oh my God, Leo. So you started with the 9 of Pentacles here. You've been on a path of abundance. You've been on a path of living for yourself, getting money, getting material possessions, just living comfortably, whoever I'm speaking to, okay? But then something's just in your head. Something is interrupting this peace that you've had. You got the Queen of Swords. There might be a truth that needs to be spoken. You might not be living your full truth and your full potential right now. You're in Hermit energy, which is Virgo energy. I think you're in a place right now where you are like, you know, I've been in denial. I have all these things that I want, but is it really making me happy? Am I really living my truth? Because I think you might not fully be living your full truth right now. You could be working somewhere that's not satisfying. You could be trying to keep up with the Joneses and realizing, hey, this is not who I am. You could be in a relationship that's not making you fully satisfied and happy. And you're like, okay, it's time for me to go within and really figure out what the hell I want. Leo, what do you want? Okay? Now, I really feel like you're going to get what you want. This is a victory. You got the 6 of Wands. Okay, you did get the 6 of Wands. That's some kind of winning. Winning and victory. I just see you going off on your own path, and really kind of like starting over. It's like an epiphany. Do you know what an epiphany is? It's like a realization that I haven't been living for me. I've been living for others, and I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop doing that. There's a King of Cups here trying to come in. Could be a love offer. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You ain't having it. You got the 4 of Cups. You don't have the capacity right now, Leo, for that. Someone just keeps on trying to give you offer after offer after offer, and you keep rejecting them. You are not feeling it. This person's like invading your space. I feel like they just want a piece of you, and you're just like, no, I keep telling you no. I don't want this offer. Go away. Go away, leave me alone. But they're just up, like, on your ass. Literally on your ass. Like, they just won't friggin' stop. The rejection you're giving them isn't hitting. It's not hitting something. And they're just not getting it. And they're repetitive. Over and over and over. Come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. And Leo, you're like, no. Get the F away from me. I don't want you. Okay, well, you're going to come up with an idea, an Ace of Wands idea that's finally going to stick. And this person, this is going to end. Death card, 3 of Swords. You're going to have to really, it's going to hurt, but they're going to heal. This person is not getting what you're dishing out. They're just not. It's like they're stubborn. They don't want to believe that you are rejecting them and that you're not interested. And they're going to hurt. It's going to hurt them. But you're finally going to say or do something to put this to an end. An idea is going to come to you and you're going to be like, I think I finally know how to get rid of this person. And they're going to be hurting. But you know what? That's because they can't take no for an answer. I feel heavy Cancer energy. It could be a Cancer person. And they're not getting it through their head. Finally, you're going to say or do something that they're just going to be like, well, I guess Leo really means business because I just can't get through. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Peace out. All right, let's do a Wisdom of the Oracle for Leo. Sometimes people, when they really want something, they don't want to give up. They're not hearing the messages we're giving out. And you're giving a clear signal to this person. Hey, I don't want you. Get out. Get out. Leo, you got by the book. You're doing everything by the book. You're following the rules. Okay? You're coloring inside the lines is what you're doing. You're following all the rules of life. But you are ready to make your own rules. That's just the way it is right now. All right, we're ending with the soul's journey. You're making a book of rules that are your rules and your rules only. And if people don't follow them, they're out. Out. That's it. Sound like you? I think so. All right, Leo. I'm getting out of breath from talking so much. I have to take a minute to breathe. It's harder to do one long video for all 12 signs because I'm one after the other after the other. Look at this. You have indecision. What are you indecisive about right now? It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So I think it's asking you to use your intuition. If you can't decide on something, use your intuition. Let's see what it says here. All right, indecision. Your soul is spirit. Your soul is spirit manifest in this physical dimension. Even though you may feel limited by the constraints of your body, your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe is always available to you in the form of intuition. You are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants the best for you, and by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. So you're being guided and helped here. All you have to do is ask. The expectation of others is only an illusion. You were not born to listen to fear. You were taught to listen to it. So maybe in your childhood, somebody raised you and they were fearful, so they made you fearful. Excuse me. Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and a heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to walk, but the destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind and listen to your intuition, the signposts will always be obvious. All right, Leo, my loves. Where's my other? Okay, that's what I have for you for next week. I love you guys. Hope this helped you. Please help me make you my day job by liking and subscribing to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, I am here for those as well. I have references, everything you need. Just contact me. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. And hello, Virgo. How's my Virgo friends? Oh, I hope you're doing good. I'm doing all right. Working hard. Doing what I do. As I've told every other sign, I have decided to do all 12 signs in one video. It just works for my channel, and I gotta stick with what works. Because the other way I was doing it before wasn't working, and I don't know why. Don't know why. But I'm not going to continue to do 12 separate videos for all 12 signs. only to get like 5 views. No, I don't work hard for nothing. So I am doing it my way. I just felt a cold breeze. That was weird. So somebody likes what I'm doing. Virgo. All right, what do we have for Virgo for the week of the 11th to the 18th of January? This is like kind of business related, but not totally business related. What else for Virgo, please? Thank you. Messages for Virgo. Thank you. You're making changes, Virgo. With what? I'm not really sure. But I do see some changes being made here. A brand new cycle coming in for you. Yeah. You are manifesting something. Oh, wow. Look at that. I thought I saw another flipper. Maybe not. All right. One more message for Virgo. Thank you. Oh. All right, Virgo. This is very interesting reading. And I have to find a way to manifest this. Guys, there's something new coming in for you. Something that you want to work on and build for yourself. Now, I'm not saying that you're quitting a job, but there's definitely a change coming because you got this 8 of Wands here to start. Something's coming in and it's like a light bulb turning on and it's zooming in at you at lightning speed. It might have been an idea that hit you one day and you were like, I think I'm going to do this. Could be a YouTube channel, could be a business for yourself, but look at this. This is the 8 of Pentacles. You're building something. You're building something. You also got the Magician. So you are definitely manifesting and building something brand spanking new. Something that you just want to do for yourself. You know, it's not that you hate your job or anything else, but you do want to build something for yourself. And it's bringing you into a brand new cycle because you got the Wheel of Fortune. Guys, Virgo, this could make big changes in your life. Being that you got this 6 of Swords, a new path. You could be leaving a job to start a new job. But what I think you're trying to do is like start your own business and build something for yourself so that you can leave behind a job. You might be sick of the 9 to 5 grind or 9 to 6 now, whatever it may be. So you want to manifest something for yourself. Some of you already may have started new businesses for yourself. But I feel it's like a big, I want to work for myself energy and a brand new cycle coming in. You're manifesting something for yourself. This is something you've been wishing for and praying for. Because the 4 of Swords, your wish is going to be, your prayers are going to be answered. Okay? If you've been praying for, you know, maybe to work for yourself, manifest a business for yourself, your prayers are getting answered. Okay? You're going into this with a fresh spirit. The Fool, Aries energy. You don't really know how you're mapping this out. You don't have a full and clear plan yet. But you're going into this with a leap of faith that you know you're going to be able to do it. Okay? You're having like a strong, not only a faith in the universe about this, Virgo, but you have a faith in yourself. You believe that you can do anything. You believe that what you put your mind to, you can manifest. Okay, now, the Knight of Cups is coming toward you with a message. And it's going to cause a tower moment. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person may not be into what you're dishing out. They may not like it. So it is going to cause a tower moment. And you may find yourself having to explain to this person, well, listen, I don't want to do what I'm doing anymore. And I want to build something for myself. So this is what I need to do. And I think it's going to cause a tower moment. But that tower moment will probably start things over for you to start anew with this person. And they will finally understand Virgo knows what they're doing. Let's trust this process. It's going to be a struggle a little bit, but you're going to do it. Okay? We're going to pull a Wisdom of the Oracle for you, Virgo. You really do believe in this. Whatever this thing is that you want to start and work on, you're super focused on it. Sorry. I've been talking for almost an hour. And my voice is like, all right, stop. But you really believe in this, what you want to bring out there and manifest. Somebody's questioning you. Guys, you got truth be told. You're speaking your truth. You're telling people this is what I want to do now. Take it or leave it. This is what I want to do. You're being honest with yourself and others now. Good for you, Virgo. Way to go. Just don't get yourself broke. You know, if you're not bringing in money yet, don't leave a job to do your own thing until you start bringing in money, obviously. All right, what do we have for Virgo, please? What's a message for them? Message for Virgo, please. Thank you. Surrender. You got the surrender card. I can release my need to control. What are you trying to control? Besides everything, Virgo. You need to understand the distinction between power and control. You have the power of internal control, but very little external control over people or situations. The majority of your external control is through the power of influence. You can lead by example. Every soul has its own unique path, and it is not your job to dictate it. Giving advice or direction in a compassionate manner is the way to go. Your soul, too, has a path, and you possess the power to control it. But you must surrender the illusion that you have control over another. Remember that this is a process, and from time to time, your ego will rise up and demand that things be the way they should be. It's in quotes. Envision a hot air balloon being loaded up with all of the things you think you need to control, and let them ride away in the balloon. You'll be surprised to find that when you release the energy of control and accept the energy of surrender, doors will open that you never expected, because you now have given the universe space in which to materialize what is needed for your highest soul growth. You heard it here, Virgo. That's the message I have for you for the 11th to the 18th. I love you, Virgos. Help me make you my day job by liking and subscribing to my channel. And then I can do readings for you and extendeds. All right, so I'll see you next week. All right, Libra. How are you doing, Libra? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. We're doing your reading for the 11th to the 18th to see what the energies are for your week next week. That one likes you. We're going to do it. Hope you're doing good, Libra. All right. What do we have for Libra for next week? Message for Libra. Look at this. They are flying out. Somebody wants to talk to you, Libra. I cannot believe this message already. What have you been dealing with financially, Libra? I don't know who I'm talking to or reading for, but you have a strong energy of dealing with financial stuff. We're going to get into it. Libra, I think you feel backstabbed by somebody. I really do. Yeah. You're feeling pretty backstabbed by somebody. You started with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody either betrayed you, left you out in the cold, or just abandoned you in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like that was financially because you got the King of Pentacles. You were somebody that had all these, like you had a lot of money, maybe had a business, had just a lot of abundance. Or maybe somebody asked you to invest in something and it turned out to just be fake and you lost money. Look at this, Ten of Swords, you got backstabbed. Somebody betrayed you financially and basically made you possibly lose money. You could have lost your home, you could have lost a business. And right now the energies are you're in a like a lack mind space. Like you just, some of you could have just lost something right now, and I'm sorry if that's you. But you are learning a hard lesson here. Libra, you got the Four of Pentacles. Whatever you get from now on, you're going to hold on to it. You're not going to trust anybody with your money and material possessions anymore. You're done. You're like, I'm holding on to what I have. I've already lost what I had. I'm not going to let them do it again. And maybe it was you making bad investments and look what happened. Do you see what I'm saying? Well, Libra, Queen of Swords, this is you. You're speaking your truth from now on. You're speaking your truth. You're not going to let anybody step on you. I feel like you were so generous before and you basically just let people that you thought you could trust come in and maybe take over your finances, take over your business, do whatever. But you're learning, Libra, you cannot trust everybody just because you know them. Just because, oh, I know this person, they could come help me with this, that, or the other thing. No. Speaking your truth and turning into the King of Wands. No more. You're not putting up with this anymore. Let's see if we have anything else for Libra. Somebody betrayed you with your finances and your wealth and your... From now on, you're not going to let anyone take advantage of you, which is great news. Anything else for Libra? Any other messages for Libra that you want to give? That's it. That's all they have for you. All right, let's do a Wisdom of the Oracle card for Libra. Big message, though. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but somebody that trusted everybody. All right, we're only going to take one card. Truth be told. So you learned some long, hard lessons, Libra, and now you're speaking your truth, and you're not going to let anybody take advantage of you anymore and step on you. And I'm proud of you for that. Let's end with the soul's journey. I hope this helped you. I really feel like January is a big month for you. Some lessons have been learned. And you're just not going to do it anymore. Good. Libra, you got health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So this might have taken a toll on your health, is what they're saying here. All right, so for health, your body is your temple and you are responsible for its care. You have chosen to incarnate in this physical dimension to learn certain lessons. And if you don't maintain the physical vehicle that your soul has chosen, then you are sabotaging your own plan. Your health is a vital element for your soul's progress, and you should never take it for granted. Be sensible about nourishment and exercise. You could be a sensitive being who must be conscious of your surroundings because you can easily be drained by people, places, or things. Always make a ritual of protection and cleansing before you work with a client, or just bring your mind back to your heart throughout the day to rejuvenate. This card may also signify a desire to assist other beings through physical or emotional healing work. You may be involved professionally in the medical field, body work, or psychiatry and counseling. Or maybe you're just a good listener who possesses sage advice. If you or someone you know inherited a congenital disease, past life work may be of some benefit. All right, my Libra friends, I love you guys. I'll see you next week for your next week's reading. Please like and subscribe because I'd like to do this full time for you. All right. Thank you. We're moving on to Scorpio. Hi, my Scorpio friends. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. As you can see, I've changed the format of my readings because I have to do what's been working for me. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I like how it feels. So let's go with that. If you would like to help me do this full time for you guys, please hit the subscribe button and like button so YouTube sees that you're serious about me. Thank you. This is your reading for the 11th to the 18th of January. Scorpio, I've been feeling an energy for you for a while about leaving something behind. Walking away from something. Even though it's good, it's not good enough for you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's put this together and pull some cards for you because I feel a message. Ah. What else for Scorpio, please? No, you can't have 50 million cards come out. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. Thanks, but no thanks. Absolutely not. Not happening. They're being comical with us today, my guides. Alright, I'll take a few, but I'm not taking all of them. Wow. Scorpio. Anything else for them? Alright. Are we done? Or is there anything else you want to say? Nope. Okay. Alright, my Scorpios. Something that has given you abundance, maybe emotional fulfillment, in the past doesn't work for you anymore. You got this 8 of Cups here. You are leaving something behind. This might have something to do with your past because you got the 6 of Cups. Nostalgia, past energies. This could be something, I don't know, for everybody it's going to be different. But this could be something about what you thought you wanted to do as a child. You actually manifested that and grew up to do that. But now it's not fulfilling for you anymore, so you're leaving it behind. It's something that you might have wanted as a kid. Maybe it was something your parents told you you should be doing for a living, and you were like, okay, well, I played this as a kid, like, say a teacher who didn't play school as a child, right? Maybe that's something you did. So you decided, when I grow up, I'm going to do this for a living. So you grew up to do that. But it didn't fulfill you. So you're leaving it behind. So what it is you're claiming, I hear claiming a victory. 6 of Wands. You're taking what's yours and walking and moving on. Because there's something better out there for you, and you know that there is. And so that's what you're going to do. You're leaving, you could be leaving people behind. Because you see in this card, there's people holding on, trying to stop them, but they're saying goodbye. So you could be leaving a childhood home, a childhood city, a childhood state, because there's something there that's just not enough for you anymore. Okay? It's just not enough. Look, 2 of Wands. You're looking to go someplace else. You're not exactly satisfied anymore. You might have just stayed because it's where you grew up. Okay? But not anymore. You're actually, I think, in talks with someone or planning on looking ahead to something bigger and better. Something more emotionally fulfilling because you got this Ace of Cups. Okay, you're looking for success, but you're also looking for happiness and emotional fulfillment in your life, which is perfect. It's fine. Now, you got the 4 of Pentacles. Some of you could be saving money to do this, holding on to all your resources. Okay? You see there's a city behind this person. That could be the goal. Your goal could very well be to change cities or states. Now, I don't know what this is about, but you got the 9 of Wands and the Hermit, but something has wounded you and hurt you. And right now, you're keeping to yourself about it. I don't know if somebody said something to you, or if a situation happened and it made you it hurt you. Now you're afraid. It's like you're afraid to make a move on something and thinking about it, and you're in that Hermit Virgo energy about it right now. Now, I'm not really clarifying things in this reading because I'm doing one long video. But you know what this is if this is your reading. Something has made you hide from the world and go into hermit mode. And it could just be that you're afraid you're going to make the wrong decision with your life. And so instead of trusting yourself and your intuition, you're kind of in hermit mode thinking about it. Just do what's best for you. Okay, Scorpio, make the right decision for you and you'll be just fine. Let's pull a wisdom of the oracle. My cards are all screwed up. Why is that? I think my camera's about to die, so I'm going to end up stopping at Scorpio and then editing in the rest. Alright, what do we have for Scorpio? If my camera dies, I'll continue after I charge it, okay, guys? You guys got community. You could be getting help from your community here. You could be going and starting a whole new community somewhere. Online. Someplace else. Something that fulfills you. Alright, I'm going to hurry up and end Scorpio with a soul's journey. I've been feeling like my Scorpios are leaving something behind. This just validated that. All right, for your soul's journey, you got honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So it could be about living your truth. Okay? All right, so honesty. Being truthful with others is a slippery business. You are expected to tell and expect to be told white lies. No one wants their feelings hurt, but sometimes a strong dose of reality is needed. No one can tell you definitively in what circumstances an untruth would be better. But honesty is usually the best policy. You and only you know in your heart when the right time is to be totally honest. The only time you must be absolutely truthful is when you are addressing yourself. You must at all times present yourself authentically to those around you. Only by being yourself do you draw in the people and circumstances that you most need to learn from. So it's about being true to other people, but being true to yourself as well. So I hope this helped you, Scorpio, and I hope you find what you're looking for. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Please like and subscribe. We're going to move on to Sagittarius, but I think my camera's about to die. So what I'm going to do is stop the camera and then edit it back in. So Sagittarius, I'll be back for you soon, okay? All right. Alrighty, hello Sagittarius. Welcome in. Like I said before, we are doing your reading for the 11th to the 18th of January. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. As you can see, I have changed my format. I am going to, as long as this works, going to be doing one video with all 12 signs in it, time-stamped, because I feel like that's the format you guys want. And that's what's been working for me. So let's just do it that way. Wow, Sagittarius. Good start to a reading, pretty much. All right, what do we want to tell Sagittarius in their reading, please? Oh, God. Your own energy came in. The Temperance card. Wonder what that's about. What else for Sagittarius, please? Let's make it a good one today. For the 11th to the 18th. I've been feeling something big coming in the air with Sagittarians and mostly all the signs, but for some reason, I feel something big with Sagittarius. I don't know what it is, but let's find out. Come on. Message for Sag. Anyway, guys, I would love to make this my day job. If you could, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. Something's going on here, Sag, within the next week. And I have to figure out how I'm going to explain this one. Wow. I just heard abrupt end. What else for my Sages, please? I know there's more. Oh, okay, thank you. Anything else you want to tell my Sages? Alright, well, that's too many cards. We don't want to take all those cards out. Alright, guys, wow. Oh my gosh. It seems like you've had a little bit of chaos and conflict going on, and I think you're about to drop that and leave it behind and focus on building something new. That's basically your message. Pretty much. You got the Ten of Wands here. This is about dropping what no longer serves you, getting rid of the things that it's almost like a cleansing. We could say like a soul cleansing, or just a dropping of things that were weighing you down. Because I've been feeling this energy for Sagittarius that something's been weighing you down. Well, you're about to get rid of it. Whatever it is. Okay? Your energy, Temperance, came in. You've had to have a lot of patience with this. This is about finally stepping into new waters and getting rid of what no longer serves you. And I think your beliefs are on a certain situation are about to change. What is calling attention to me in this card right now and it never did before, is that golden crown. It's like you're becoming a king of something or a queen of something, like you've mastered something. What I feel like in this reading is that you've mastered a certain way of, how do I put this? Like your beliefs have changed and you've mastered the way to believe in things better. Like you've mastered a more positive way of seeing things and believing in things. Because look at this. This Five of Wands, you've been in nothing but chaos and conflict. But I feel like it's been your own inner conflict. And I think that's changing. I feel like you're starting to get rid of that, lay it down, and drop it. Now there's something coming really fast here. You got the Eight of Wands. You're about to leave an old pattern behind. Six of Swords. Really, really quickly. Things are going through a fast change. They're changing very, very quickly for you, Sagittarius, because it's like something needs to be rebuilt. You got the Eight of Pentacles. And you're focused on just rebuilding things, starting over, starting from a place of positivity, whereas before, things were not going very well, okay? I think it was an inner struggle within you. You were fighting some kind of a battle in your mind, but now you're getting rid of that, leaving it behind, and starting to build new things for you. Good for you, Sagittarius. I love this. I love it. I know these readings this week are short and sweet, but it worked on my 2026 video, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, what do we have for the wisdom of the oracle for Sagittarius, please? Why are my cards like facing different directions? I'm going to have to work on that. What message do you have for Sagittarius? I go by how I feel. When I feel we're done shuffling, if nothing falls out, I just take a deep breath and go with it. It's what I do. All right, Sag, you got come to the edge. So Spirit is asking you to believe in what is coming ahead. Stop trying to force yourself to, it's like you are trying to avoid something that's coming. This is not something you can avoid. It's telling you to come to the edge and believe you're not going to fall over. Believe that what is ahead for you is going to be something really good and pleasant and happy, and that you're not going to fall over and nothing's going to hurt you. Because I feel like you're avoiding something that's going to be really, really good. Okay? Let's end it with a Soul's Journey. Don't be afraid of everything and don't avoid what could be something super good, okay? Because that's what I feel like you're doing. All right, you guys got balance. So something needs to come into balance. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Let's read what balance says. All right. Balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into every area of your life. Many times when you look at a situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than the other. Try not to view either as good or bad, but simply recognize that it is. The true nature of the scales of balance is to give both sides of a situation your equitable, objective perspective. It can be difficult to understand the side that you don't relate to, but that is a lesson in itself. What is it about you that prevents you from giving both sides of the coin your non-judgmental assessment? This situation or person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story, and you must put yourself in that person's shoes to really understand his or her motivation. Balance is a godly virtue, and if it is struck, you will reap the benefits of insight and compassion. So I really feel like what the cards are telling you here is to see both sides of a situation and know that your way is not necessarily the only way to do things, all right? All right, Sagittarius, I love you. That is what I have for you for the week of the 11th to the 18th. I'll see you next week for another reading. And welcome into my Capricorn friends. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing great. Again, I'm here to do your reading for January 11th to the 18th. Happy birthday, Capricorns. I hope you are enjoying your birthday season. I hope it's the best one that you've had yet. All right, because I do feel really fantastic things for 2026. Yeah. Matter of fact, I have recently found out that my son is getting married this year, and it's going to be in November. And while I cannot believe that, I'm kind of in shock. I'm very happy that, you know, for him. He picked a good one, so I think that's going to be a really good one. I haven't even mentioned that in this video yet, but there you go. All right, for Capricorn, messages for next week, please. I heard the word contemplation. Why? I don't know. Only you do, but we're going to find out. Capricorn, messages, please, for the 11th to the 18th. All right, I'll take it. Look at this. This is win. This is winning. This reading is about winning. Winning it all. The winner takes it all. I heard that song by ABBA in my head. The winner takes it all. I feel like whatever you put your mind to and whatever you put your hands on in January is gonna turn to gold. For some reason. Don't mind my dogs, guys. They're barking at something. All right. Okay. Capricorn. Let me take a sip of my drink. Something's coming in here that's going to give you great victory and success after a struggle. So I don't know if you've been, some of you could have been struggling financially and or struggling to find your purpose and what it is that you should be doing on this great place we call Earth. You got the Three of Wands here. So you've really been dreaming about doing something different. I feel like you have a lot of things that you want to do. A lot of goals. A lot of maybe different things you want to turn into a business, different ways of making money. So you've been contemplating and dreaming and looking like, what do I do? What is it that I should be doing? Well, then the Chariot comes in along with the Ace of Pentacles and something manifests for you. An offer comes in for you to put something out there into the material world that's been in your dreams. So something's coming here. And when it does, guess what it's going to do for you? Six of Wands, great victory. Great victory. Some of you may have to move somewhere to actually make this happen. It could be an offer from across the pond, a different country, different state, different city, something to that effect, okay? Now, you got the Page of Wands. You're going to be feeling really, really good about this and very, very confident. Somebody's giving you an offer and it's just what you wanted. Just what you wanted. And you believe that this is something that you can manifest. You got the Chariot, guys. Okay? This is after the Seven of Wands. Great struggle. You had to work so hard, Capricorn, to get here. It's not even funny. You had to work so hard to get here. And you're finally going to get what you wanted. All right? Let's pull a Wisdom of the Oracle. And I think it's going to be really good. And I think it's going to be fruitful and give you abundance money-wise, too. All right. What does the Wisdom of the Oracle have for my Capricorn friends? All right, guys, you got Unfinished Symphony. What have you not finished yet? What is it that you're still working on that you haven't finished? Did you put... did you plan something out? This thing that you want to put out there, did you build a business plan? Did you write notes about it? Did you come up with a plan? Because I feel that this is telling you, finish the plan before you actually go ahead and put something out there into the world. So put a plan together, all right, guys? All right, let's close off with the Soul's Journey. I know the readings are shorter this way, but I just got tired of putting all that energy into a single video for each sign that wasn't getting views. You know what? It's time for a change, guys. It just is. What do we have for Capricorn friends? Guys, you got change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So there is change coming. Let's see what it says. If I can get there. All right. So it says, there is a certain comfort in the idea of living a life without surprises. The status quo has an appeal, but you will never learn or grow if your circumstances stay the same. Everybody wants life to be better, but that requires change. You have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad of opportunities. If you don't take advantage of them, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. With change comes transformation, and with transformation comes evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it with a lack of control. Life happens, and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. So it's basically telling you not to be afraid of change and to go with the flow, because something's coming big for you, Capricorn. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Capricorn, I'll see you for the next week of readings. I love you guys. Help me make you my day job by liking and subscribing. And then I can do personal readings and I can do extended readings for everybody. All right, guys, we're moving on to Aquarius. How are you, my Aquarian friends? I hope you guys are doing okay. As I've said, I'm here to do your reading for January 11th to the 18th. Already you got a few cards out. Look at that. I can't even believe you got 2 aces in a row. Wow, that's absolutely insane. You want to voice an idea. You got a lot to say, Aquarius. Hold on, we're going to get there. Wow, never got that before. I feel like you're going to have opportunities come your way, and you're going to have to probably choose because you're going to get so many. Because I'll tell you, I'm jumping ahead again. I'm sorry, Aquarius. Oh my God. Stop jumping ahead, Moondog Tarot. By the way, if you'd like a personal reading, I do have references. You can contact me. Everything is usually in the description box below. All right. What else for my Aquarius friends, please? This one wants to come out. Oh, wow. I love your reading already. And I can't even believe what I got for you. Guys, Aquarius, I cannot with you. You got the Ace of Swords. Next to that, you got the Ace of Wands. Look at that. 1-1. 2 aces next to each other. I feel like not only do you have an idea, but something is, you might have moments of inspiration coming your way where you suddenly have a light bulb go off, where you have an idea, and then all of a sudden you become the King of Swords, because you are the King of Swords. You're an Aquarius. You're an air sign. There's going to be ideas that are just going to come up to you. Sudden inspiration that I can't even explain. It could happen in a dream. You could be somewhere one day, maybe at your 9-to-5 job, and think, you know what? I got an idea for a business. And then all of a sudden you're telling everybody. Don't tell everybody, but you do want to put it out there. Get it out there to the right people, because it's in your head, but it's also going to be coming out of your mouth. So there's something there. Definite. This could bring in so many options and choices for you with the 7 of Cups. People could want your services, and you might have to choose. Well, what do I have time for? What don't I have time for? You might get offers. Tons of offers for business. Tons of offers for your services. You might get brand deals. You might have to choose. You might have a lot of invitations for networking. And this right here is telling you, choices. You got choices. Guys, the last two cards are blowing my mind because you got the Ten of Cups and you got the Lovers card. I mean, this is good all around. You could have a new relationship coming in. Your relationship, if you're already in one, could flourish and all of a sudden just become sweeter, where you feel more love than you've ever felt in your entire life. This right here is abundance and home and family and everything in between. I can't even tell you. The Ten of Cups and the Lovers card is like, I got goosebumps. This is everything you could possibly want in life. The family. Everything. The children, the family, the love. It's all coming. Okay? And it starts next week, the 11th to the 18th. I can't get anything better than that. I am going to see if there's anything else they want to tell Aquarius. Right there, nostalgia, past energies, Six of Cups. Somebody could be coming back from your past. Could be a family member, could be a friendship, but this is all coming together as the best reading I think I've had for Aquarius in a long time. I love this for you guys. Oh my God, the Ten of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups? Come on. There's not a bad card in this reading. So, whatever ideas come to you, if you feel like you need to get them out there, just make sure you get them out to the right people. Don't tell every single person you know, hey, I got a business idea. Don't do that. Just maybe find a sponsor for a brand deal, or maybe find, you know, the good people, the people that can help you, point you in the right direction, not Susie at the office that will gossip to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell anybody like that. All right, for your wisdom of the oracle, you got fork in the road. So there might be a fork in the road here where you have to make a choice and a decision. Which way am I going? Am I going to go this way or that way? I'm telling you, there's choices and decisions coming your way. So watch out for that. Let's close your reading off with the Soul's Journey card now, too. Aquarius. Don't forget, my friends, to watch your sun, moon, and rising signs, too. Those are important as well. That fell out. I'm going to take it. You got pride. What is holding you back? Pride seems to be holding you back from something. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Let's read about it. I hope you love yourself. That's important. All right. So it says, you need to take time to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life thus far. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how, through your positive actions, compassion, and understanding, you have made a better life for yourself and others. How have you changed the world in some little way? How have you shared insights with others? Reflect on what you have mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is the time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout your journey. Celebration is required. Humans tend to spend too much of their energy and time on negative emotions or what they have not done. This card signifies that you should take rightful ownership of who you are and how you have shared your unique light with the world. It may also be a perfect time for you to look around and acknowledge those other souls who have also accomplished many great things and who need to be reminded of them. All right, Aquarius, beautiful reading for you. I will be back next week to do another reading for you, but my God, the Ten of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. It's like, what? Anyway, I hope you enjoy your week, and I'll be back for another reading for you next week. See you soon. Pisces, last but definitely not least on my list, my friends. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to go ahead and see what I have for you guys for the 11th to the 18th. Okay. So if anybody wants to tell me in the comments if any of my readings resonated for you today, that would be awesome. I love to hear the comments. I love to hear what resonates. Things like that. Also, again, if you could please like and subscribe, that will help make you my day job. Because that's what I strive to do. Like I said, I want to be able to do extended readings. I want to do personal readings. I want to offer courses. Just all kinds of things. Okay? All right, Pisces, what do we have? I feel like you're not taking anybody's crap anymore, Pisces. You're just done with it. I'm hearing time for a new journey. Gosh, this is a strong reading. I feel like you have a lot of power right now. A lot of power to where you can do anything that you want to do. That's the vibe I'm getting off these cards. It's very strong. A lot of fire energy right now. Well, not a lot, but look at this. I feel like there's more. Is there anything else that Pisces needs to know? Your own energy came out in this reading a couple of times here. Anything else we need to tell Pisces right now? No. They're telling me no. Pisces, you're going towards the sun. You're on fire right now. You're very confident. You know what you want, and you're not afraid to tell people. You're just not afraid to tell people. I mean, I don't even know how to explain this reading. It's like one of those complicated readings that there's so much energy that you don't even know where to start. Queen of Wands. You're turning into somebody that speaks their mind more, somebody that's more confident than they've ever been before. You're not accepting less than what you deserve. You are not going to take anybody else's crap ever again. I feel like right now, starting in January this month, you're becoming a different person. I feel like you've already changed. There's a lot more. You might be changing your wardrobe. If you're a woman or whoever you are, you might be wearing more makeup. You might be putting on lashes. Just a confidence that you're wearing it well. You're not caring what people think about you. And you're headed towards the sun. Look at this. Calmer waters, 6 of Swords, and the sun. Headed for the sun. Pisces, you've had it hard for the last 3, 4, 5 years. It's time for that to end. Now you're going towards the sun. Calmer waters are coming your way. You might even be traveling by boat somewhere. Some of you might be going on a cruise. I went on one in 2025. It was the best. But you're headed in the direction of pure abundance and happiness and sunshine. I can't even believe it. That's Leo energy. All right? You got the Hangman, which is your energy. You're seeing something through a different set of glasses, a different set of eyes. It could involve a Sag because you did get the Temperance card. This could involve seeing a Sagittarius differently, seeing a situation differently. But also, you got the Moon, which is, I think it's Cancer and Pisces energy, so it is your energy. Again, you got a lot of Pisces energy in here, along with Sagittarian energy. You could be in a relationship with a Sagittarius that something was hidden, and the truth will be known, because when this moon comes out, it's about things you don't know. Things that have been hidden. So whoever this person is that you've been dealing with may have hidden things from you. They're going to come to light. Because look, you got the sun. It just doesn't get any better than that. But I feel like there's more. I don't know. Does Pisces have any more messages? If it falls out, I'm taking it. If it doesn't, I'm moving on. I guess not, Pisces. They don't have anything else to tell you. But it looks like things that were hidden are now going to be coming to light. And you're headed off to the sun, which is a happy place. Seeing things from somebody else's perspective, too. All right, let's pull a wisdom of the Oracle. All right, you got chaos and conflict here. You might have been in a chaos and conflict with somebody. I feel like it's going to get worked out. I don't feel like you're going to stay in this energy. But I think you've had enough of that. Let's pull one more wisdom of the Oracle and see. I don't know why, I just feel the need to do that. Maybe it can clarify. Alright, what did we get? To the sea. Calmer waters. So this is telling me that this chaos and conflict is going to end. And it's going to end and go to calmer waters, and you're going to work out whatever this was. That's good news. All right, let's end with a soul's journey. Until next week. What do we have for my Pisces? Thank you. Forgiveness. See? Look. What did I say to you about going to calmer waters and then the sun? This is a card of forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I don't know if you or somebody else is holding resentment, but it's basically telling you that it is time to let that go. Time to let it go. All right, let's see what it says. All right, it says, you can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has free will, and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestations of others' free will. So, I've had to learn a big lesson like that in the last couple of years, that we can't control people. Okay? Holding on to that negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Blaming yourself for failures blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life. So, if something or someone in your life needs to be forgiven, it's time. The universe is basically letting you know that in order to have peace and harmony in your life, you have to walk in love and forgive and forget. And I know that's not always easy to do, guys, but that's basically the message. Guys, I have enjoyed more than you ever know doing this for you. Let me know if you like this format. I really think that this is probably better for everybody because it just works more. If you'd like a personal reading, hit me up. I will do that for you, okay? Email me. You can go to my website. You can, whatever. Everything's in the description box below. I love you guys so much. Big thank you to all my subscribers, and I'll see you again next week. All right. Bye.